Hey everyone, are you all ready to dive right into another Gib Dive? Today we're going to venture into the world of technology in this fierce, no-holds-barred competition between China and the US for leadership in AI, artificial intelligence.
A competition, let's face it, straight out of a Hollywood movie, right? And, most importantly, it directly impacts our future in Brazil and the world. After all, whoever dominates AI will basically set the rules of the game in crucial areas like the economy, defense, and even culture.
Yeah, things are... And to give you an idea of how this technological race is heating up, we've picked out 3 news stories like bombshell. The first one is about a Chinese AI that's making waves, capable of generating extremely high-quality images and video. It's jaw-dropping.
This AI is set to give Open and its models a run for their money.
That's right, Kira. Next, we explore the world of open-source AIs, which are surprising everyone, with the ability to compete and even surpass the closed models of big companies. And to wrap things up on a high note, we're going to talk about a quantum chip from Microsoft that, believe it or not, promises to revolutionize compute. Are we close to unlimited energy?
Calm down. Calm down. Wait, let's take it easy. One thing at a time, starting with the Chinese AI that's making waves. Do you want to tell us more about it?
Sure. The star of the show is Goku, developed by ByteDance, the same company behind TikTok. What impresses about Goku is that it can generate stunning images and videos high quality from text, all in a single system. We've seen AIs generating images or videos before, but both together, in an integrated way, is new.
True.
So, what's the magic behind this feat? How does Goku manage to do that?
From what I've been researching, the secret lies in the combination of super advanced algorithms with a colossal database. ByteDance trained Goku with thousands of pairs of images, videos, and text. That's a lot of information.
It's like teaching a baby to talk by showing them zillions of pictures with their respective names, just on a much larger scale. And from what I've been told, the results are drool-worthy. Goku is outperforming other models like OpenAI's Sora in quality and speed tests.
It seems that China is heavily investing to catch up with, or even surpass the ZUI and AI development. And this, let's say, fierce competition raises an important question. What are the implications of an AI like Goku being available to the public?
Good question. That's the million. On one hand, just imagine the creative potential that this technology puts in people's hands. You can write a scene in detail, and Goku generates a ready-made video. The production of content for social media, movies, games, everything would be completely revolutionized. But like any disruptive technology, we need to pay attention to the dark side of the possibility of creating hyper-realistic open spread of. Imagine the chaos it would be if anyone could create fake and incredibly convincing videos.
That's right. Ethics and responsibility need to go hand in hand with innovation.
Totally. And speaking of innovation, let's move on to our next piece of news, which is all about the democratization of artificial intelligence. The topic now is open source AIs, which are surprising the world.
That's right. They are showing that AI innovation is not restricted to the tech giants.
Exactly. Open source AIs, as the name suggests, have their code available for anyone to access, modify, and improve. Just imagine, anyone can contribute to the development of AI without relying on big companies or million-dollar resources.
How cool.
And the coolest part is that some of these AIs are showing incredible results, even better than models from huge companies. One example of this is OpenThinker 32B, which is outshining industry giants.
Impressive. What impresses me about OpenThinker 32B? It's that it was trained with a much smaller amount of data than its competitors, and even so, it's achieving fantastic results. It's an example of how efficiency in design and training can surpass the brute force of large databases.
And he's not alone in this. Another model that is catching attention is Hugen 3.5B, which uses a concept called latent reasoning to boost its performance. Can you explain better how this works?
Sure. Hugen 3.5B is like a master of meditation. He refines his answers internally before presenting them. It's as if it thinks several times before speaking, seeking the most complete and accurate response possible.
Fascinating. And what are the advantages of having AI and open source? So powerful. What changes in the game with this democratization of AI?
I think the big change is the breaking down of barriers. Small businesses and startups can compete on equal footing with the tech giant. Moreover, the diversity of perspectives and approaches in the development of AI is only going to increase, which is great for driving innovation.
In other words, it opens up a range of possibilities for innovative solutions in various fields. It's exciting to think about the potential of these technologies. But before we get lost in futuristic daydreams, let's move on to our last news story of the day, which takes us into the world of quantum computing.
That's true, Moulin. And what a news story. Microsoft is taking a significant step with the development of its quantum chip, the Majorana 1. That's right. And from what they say, this chip promises to revolutionize computing as we know it. But before we dive headfirst into this quantum universe, how about we take a break for our listeners to catch their breath and digest everything we've talked about so far? Good idea. We've already talked about the Chinese AI that's making waves and about the revolution of open source AI. In the next part, we'll unravel the mysteries of quantum computing and discuss the implications of these technologies for the world. See you soon.
See you soon.
Well, listeners, back to our deep dive. Get ready for a mind-blowing journey into the world of quantum computing.
I confess that this topic really gets to me. It's so complex, but at the same time fascinating, right? It sounds like something out of science fiction, but the truth is that quantum computing is already a reality and has the potential to revolutionize everything from medicine to industry.
Exactly. And to understand this revolution, we need to dive into the world of quantum mechanics, which studies the behavior of matter on tiny scales, like atoms and subatomic particles. In this microscopic universe, the laws of physics that we know simply don't apply, and bizarre things happen.
I remember studying a bit about quantum mechanics in college, and I confess I ended up more confused than when I started. It's a lot to take in. But what does this have to do with computing? How do we use these quantum weirdnesses to process information?
Great question. Quantum computing takes advantage of these quantum phenomena to perform calculations in an incredibly more efficient way than traditional computers. The trick is that while classical computers use bits, which can be 0 or 1, quantum computers use qubits.
Qubits, like a quantum version of bits. But what's the practical difference between them?
The big difference is that qubits can be 0 or 1, or a mix of both at the same time, thanks to superposition, one of the craziest principles of quantum mechanics. It's as if they can be in multiple places at once, which allows qubit computers. Quantum computers process information exponentially faster.
Wow, it's like they can do a million things at once. But how does this translate into real application? What changes practically with this super speed?
The possibilities are endless. Imagine, for example, creating new medications and personalized treatments much faster and more accurate. Quantum understanding can simulate the behavior of molecules in detail, which would be a game changer in medicine.
And in the industry, what would the impacts be?
Imagine optimizing complex industrial processes, developing new materials with amazing properties, or uncovering the secrets of artificial intelligence in a much deeper way. All of this becomes possible with quantum computing.
It seems like we're talking about the future, but in reality, this revolution is already happening. And Microsoft, with its Majorana 1 chip, is at the forefront of this technological race. But it's still a long way to go before we can run, right?
For sure. Quantum computing is still in its infancy, and many challenges need to be overcome. One of the biggest challenges is the stability of qubits. They are extremely sensitive to any interference from the environment, which can cause errors in calculations. It's as if they are sensitive superstars that need a perfectly controlled environment to shine.
I understand. But Microsoft claims to have found a solution to this problem with topological qubits, right? And they would be more robust and less prone to errors, right?
Exactly. Topological qubits are naturally more resistant to errors, which makes the Majorana chip a promising quantum chip. Microsoft is betting big on this technology, and the results so far are encouraging.
And what about that promise of unlimited energy? Could quantum computing give us the key to a future without energy crises?
The issue of unlimited energy is complex and involves many factors. It's still early to say whether quantum computing could provide us with infinite energy, but it can help us use energy much more efficiently. Imagine the impact that would have on combating climate change. That would be amazing.
And what are your expectations for quantum computing in the coming?
I believe we will see significant advancements in areas like the discovery of new drugs, the creation of innovative materials, and solving complex problems that are currently impossible for traditional computers.
But beyond technological advancement, I think quantum computing invites us to rethink the limits of human knowledge. It's an area that challenges us to explore the unknown and question everything we thought we knew about the universe.
It's truly inspiring to think about the possibilities. And it's great to know that Brazil is also investing in research and development in the field of quantum computing, right?
Absolutely. We have brilliant talents in Brazil who are contributing to the advancement of this technology. It's essential that the country continues to invest in science and innovation so it doesn't fall behind in this global race. After all, the future is already knocking at our door, and quantum computing plays a fundamental role in that future.
And to wrap up this part of our deep dive, how about a question for our listeners to reflect on? In light of all these innovations, what will be Brazil's role in this new technological landscape? How can we ensure that the country takes the lead in this new era of quantum computing?
We leave that question hanging, and we invite you to share your thoughts with us.
Hey everyone, back for the last part of our deep dive. After this mind-bending journey through the world of quantum understanding, let's land back in reality. It's time for us to discuss the practical implications of this race for AI, and to understand how all of this impacts our daily lives. That's right. We explored the challenge, we saw open democracy, and we took a quant promises to... But hey, what does all of this mean for us here?
Good question. I think that to answer this, we need to go back to the fight between China and the US for leadership. This competition, besides being a showcase of technological innovation, has huge geopolitical and economic implications.
Undoubtedly, whoever dominates AI will have a huge strategic advantage, like in areas such as developing new technologies, creating jobs, and even cultural influence. It's a high-stakes competition with impacts all over the world.
Exactly. And Brazil, what is our role? In this scenario, everything. Are we just going to sit back and watch from the sidelines while the great powers decide the future?
I think Brazil has everything to be a key player in this new world. We have incredible talents in various fields like computer science, engineering, and mathematics. But we need to invest in research, development, and education, to turn this potential into reality.
True. And we can't forget about ethics and responsibility in the development and use of these technologies, right?
AI and quantum computing bring great property, but they also come with ethical and social challenges that need to be discussed.
For sure. We need to ensure that AI is used for good, That promotes sustainable development, social justice, and the well-being of everyone. It's a huge responsibility, but crucial for the future of our society.
I completely agree. And to wrap up our deep dive today, I leave a challenge for our listeners.
How can you contribute to Brazil becoming a leader in technological innovation? How can we use AI and quantum computing to build a better future for everyone?
Good question. May this question inspire each one to seek knowledge, to develop new skills, and to engage in initiatives that promote the advancement of technology in our country.
That's right.
Let's use this technological race not as a battle for power, but as an opportunity to build a fairer, more sustainable, and prosperous future for everyone.
That's right.
We thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of technology, and we hope you enjoyed the journey. Until next time, and keep exploring